Alright, what's going on, everyone? Hopefully this is working now, I think. Let me know how the audio is. I like to test the audio before we start doing too much here. Make sure that hopefully the delay isn't too much. I'm just trying to take a look at my setup here. Oof. Maybe it's because I increased the frames per second on my BlueStacks. I'm hoping that didn't decrease my streaming issues here. It looks like there's a good... I might have to lower the frame rates on my BlueStacks. It looks like it might be impacting my stream speed a little bit, so I'm gonna do that really quick here. Otherwise, let me know in the messages if there's any problems with my audio. I'm gonna lower... I like to run it at 240 frames per second, or whatever the double is anyways, but I think when it comes to streaming, I think my computer can't handle that. So to make it easier on you guys here, I'm just going to lower that, and hopefully that improves the frame rate for the stream. Because according to me, it looks like there's maybe a 10 to 15 second delay, because I'm looking at the live footage here and it's a little bit back. So hopefully that improves over the stream. So we're going to be starting off here with doing a Blitz Sim rotation. I did not actually do a tag, but feel free to do that. I think you might... maybe it's only me that can do that. If anyone wants to join the stream, feel free to join in. There we go, I'll just do another one. I think I might be the only one who can tag everyone, so let's just do that there in the Discord. So we're going to start things off here with doing a Blitz rotation. I need to do another one. I don't know if I finished my dailies, actually, so I might have to do 2 more. So I don't know how everyone's doing on their own Red Winter blitzing. If they've managed to get in the dailies cleared. I think for me it's about 6 rotations. So... let's start here. And actually, I can't do all of my teams, so I kind of use a few to lose. So I have this weird one here. This one works so half the time. Baku's in this stupid team with Shuri. I don't really have a better place to put the Korath, Kree Oracle, or not Kree Oracle, Kree Cyborg, and Ultimus. This is a really poor team, but very occasionally it can win. It's probably not Defenders. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. And then I have this hand team, definitely can never win. And then this sort of Drax, Mantis, Black Panther, Okoye, Gamora, really crappy, like, benched characters. They don't win most of the time either. So, yeah. I'm gonna try this, but, like, I don't think they have any chance of winning this one at all. Nope, didn't think so. And then I have this team here. Again, more bench characters. So you have Vulture, Green Goblin, Shocker, Spider-Man OG, and She-Hulk, because I just really don't have anywhere to put She-Hulk. And even this can, like, maybe here. But then Punisher's in there, and Punisher's good against villains, right? So I don't... maybe here. This might work. Yeah, we won that one. But I mean, you see, like, most of my crappy teams here at the bottom really have a hard time. So where are we at? Hand? Like... whoa, they would have to be really shitty to even win here. Nope, see, I can't even do that team. So let's move on to my real teams, which really starts here. Hey, Clown Prince, and everyone else that's on this stream this Saturday. Welcome to 2021, or my first live stream for 2021. Unfortunately, of course, I wasn't able to do it last Saturday because I did have to take my dog to a vet appointment. But, you know, hopefully we can get at least 2 hours in here today. I might be looking into the near future doing varied streams, you know, maybe doing one during the week at a different time. I know there are some people who would like to join, but, you know, for time differences, you know, aren't able to make it. So hopefully sometime in the future that will change, and if it changes off of YouTube, of course, as well, I'll make sure to let everyone know too. But for the moment, we are still on YouTube. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow, tier 5. This is the lowest I have been. This is atrocious. Okay, well, so long for my Yelena points, I guess, for that. So it should be pretty easy after this. I got this Red Guardian team. Red Guardian, X-Factor, Storm, Beast, actually does pretty well. Shatterstar and Longshot actually auto sim or blitz sim really, really well. So they're very good. And Red Guardian, of course, is a really good character too. Yeah, this is some pretty atrocious matchmaking for me. Okay. Alright, now the goal is to find... I haven't seen a single 1,000 or 2,000... I mean, 2,000 is really rare, but I haven't even seen a 1,000 Deep Freeze Orb Fragment. So, I don't know what you guys have been getting or what kind of luck that you guys have seen, but yeah... It's not been super amazing for me. 50 to 100, you know, that's pretty common. 100 I believe there's 175. I've seen that from time to time, but nothing really... 375 a couple times, but nothing more. I think it goes from 375 to 1,000. I don't believe there's a 500, is there? Unless someone can let me know. Pimtech's okay, actually. You know what, Pimtech, you know, has a decent chance of winning. It's not the worst in Blitz anyways. And then I have this really crappy Ultron team, like literally like the dregs. Shield Operative, Night Nurse, Hand Sentry, Yondu. Sometimes I lose. Normally Ultron can carry, but apparently even sometimes he can't. Supernatural. So I started going with the show stats because I know the last time I was on stream, people were complaining that I wasn't using this version. Also, it does flip through the opponents quicker, whereas if you hide the stats and you show the character models, at least on BlueStacks anyways, it takes a little bit longer to like load the screens. So when you do just the stats portion, it just shows the you know, the icons, and it's a bit easier for that for me. Let's go with here because Electra's in it. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything between 375 and 1,000. To be honest, I think I've seen 375 maybe like 4 times total. Other than that, though, not too great. 50. I don't think we've seen anything over 100 yet. Here. It's like a game of chess, sort of. Guardians. It should be able to be Guardians, right? Sometimes I've had really weird losses and I kind of forget who wins who. Interestingly, and hey Morgan, you get this cool little wrench icon next to your name now. So these are my moderators that I had to, mostly for my YouTube comments, by the way. So I'm sure if you guys follow my videos at all, then you see that there's like these weird spam botters there were. Sometimes they still get through these like cam girl botters that are really annoying that post on my comments section, so I've been trying to improve that to get rid of them because it's really annoying. Here, I'm always afraid of Captain Marvel a little bit in the blitz simming. If you have a really high, if you're going up against a really hard, a high-powered Captain Marvel, you might want to avoid that in blitz sim if you can, because she's still quite powerful. Baron Zemo, he's pretty good. Loki's currently out right now with my partners, taking him out for a walk, and they're going to go get something to eat. Loki's finally had his 3rd round of shots, so now we can go to dog parks and things like that. But realistically, he probably shouldn't be going for a walk more than a half hour, so he might be back later on. I hope he's not that hyper, but he might be, because for some reason, whenever he comes back in from a walk, he gets kind of hyper for about 15 minutes, and then he like settles down again. He hasn't had his afternoon nap like he would normally around this time, so we're going to see how the stream goes later on, and there might be times where I didn't set up a proper scene, like an AFK scene, but I might have to like disappear for a minute or two to deal with him if it becomes a bit of a problem. So just a heads up for you guys about that. What if you do Striker for Punisher? I don't know why you would want to do that. Most of the attacks are AoE based-ish, so I would think that it would be better probably to do Raider, but unless there's something I'm missing. He doesn't really have an on-hit effect either, so there's no real reason to give him Striker. Still nothing over like 50 or 100, and even hundreds I haven't seen that much here. You can use Brotherhood against symbiotes. Oh, usually that works, so let's... Am I gonna win this? Okay, so normally, I always forget, there's so many combinations of characters, you know, I forget who wins against who, at least in the Blitz, you know, the Blitz simming. Wakandans, yeah, Doc Ock is another really powerful team, so Doc Ock, I don't think I've ever seen lose in Blitz Sim. Maybe against Black Order, but I've never done that. But yeah, the Doc Ock Sinister 6 team is actually really good for Blitz Simming. I have lost against Defenders a couple times. Does that still happen? The Ghost Rider basic attack? I heard that got fixed. Or is it still like that? I would find that hard to believe that they keep that in for that long. That was something I heard of back in November. Yeah, and congratulations to anyone else who might be getting Doc Ock this time around, which should be on Monday, right? So hopefully you guys all get him. I'll be getting 6 star, and I do have 6 red ready for Doc Ock, so I'm really happy about that. And for, using him more broadly. I really hope that in 2021 we might see more chargeable Sinister 6 characters for that team. And this looks bad. I'm gonna have to jump ahead and go back to them because those matchups do not look great. So I'm gonna skip ahead here. And then go back. And that looks better. Really be careful about Hulk. Sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do blitzes against Wave 1 Avengers, if there's a Hulk, a really big Hulk, and if Thor's in there, that's a big problem for some reason. I always have a really hard time punching up against Wave 1 Avengers. They're, at least in Blitz, they seem to be really, really strong. Here we go here. Okay, so again, nothing more than 50 or 100. Like, I think my luck has been really bad this run. 50 again. My Black Order, and we're ending here. Let's maximize our points. 94,000, so hopefully this is a win. I don't think I've ever lost with Black Order. So, okay, so we're at 15.76 million Blitz. Oh wait, no, sorry, we're at more than that. We're at 17.215. I think I need, what, 22 million for 2 to 3%. I don't think I'm getting 1% this time. I used a lot of Blitz energy on Cull Obsidian, so I think I'll be waiting for the second round, and then second Yelena, I'll go for the 100, because that'll get me 4-star free to play. So that's good news. Milestones. Oh, we just finished Red Alert, so that's good. So I don't have, I mean, I'll still do another rotation later for the fragments, but I don't have to. I'm not, so it's not too bad. I think it takes about 5 to 6 rotations, depending on how many Blitz wins you do, to clear this daily milestone. So it's not too bad. Actually, it's okay, the stuff you get for it. It's free, I suppose, so, I can't really complain about that, I guess. And I haven't opened any of my deep freeze orbs yet. I'm thinking of saving it until I know I'm finished, and then open them all to do a big orb opening event, just to see if we, how many Red Guardian shards we actually get out of it. So that's the plan there. And then Crimson Affair, I don't know about you guys, how well you're doing. It varies for me. I think we might be on course to finish this. I think this will get a lot easier when Alpha comes around, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding it really challenging to use seasoned characters in the Gamma Raid. Gamma Raid is a bit tough to find the right characters, and to be honest, Gamma's a load of crap anyways, so yeah, I think it'll be a lot easier to find seasoned characters to use in the Alpha Raid, which should make it significantly easier. And we also plan on doing Alpha 3 for the first 5 days or whatever to get those difficulty first-time bonuses on the gold orbs, because especially since Emma Frost is back around, more gold equals more shards equals more prizes, so that's our plan there. And it should be a lot easier to just auto with seasoned characters in Alpha 3 for the first 5 or 6 days, and then after that, even Alpha 4, there should be a wider range of seasoned characters, so yeah, that's a bit of a pain there, but hopefully we can pull through and get that done. Let's give a shout out at War here. Let's see what's going on. We lost the last war, I think. No, we won the last war. Oh yeah, we won the last Alliance war by like 10 points at the last minute. Like, it was pretty tough there. So I don't think we're gonna do too well here. And actually, I have a new Alliance member, so we're actually down 1 on war defense. So I don't think this is gonna go very well at all. But let's see what's going on here. 273k Wave 1 Coulson, 200k Red Skull. I think Oh no, you won't be able to see that. I'm using my my partner's account on my phone and then BlueStacks for my account so that I can still run 2 accounts in my alliance. I was gonna attack this with my my partner's Red Skull. My Red Skull team is a lot higher than this though, so this would be a bit of a waste for me. I'm wave 1. I might have something for this. I mean, I definitely have something for this, but I don't want to waste. I could just go with power armor, I guess. It's a bit of a punch down. Fair bit of a punch down. But there is a Coulson, and I don't know how that's going to change. We should be fine, I guess. Let's just go with this. Yeah, I mean, I still don't understand what, you know, I think the Wakandans is an improvement in the Gamma Raid, but Pimtech, like, who the hell, you know, frankly, is going to level Pimtech for the Gamma Raid? Ghost is I have Ghost leveled, you know, for Dark Dimension, but beyond that, like, it seems like a load of crap. You know, I have Pimtech leveled just enough for the Jubilee unlock requirements, which we're going to talk about later. And feel free to chime in the comments there, and then the messages, you know, how you guys feel about Jubilee. Both being a Pimtech unlock and, you know, just in general what we saw in the passive. Let's speed this up. And for everyone new joining into the stream, welcome to Boilon's Saturday live stream. Thanks for joining me this weekend. I just noticed a bunch of more people come in, so just want to welcome you all to that. If you're a first timer or not a first timer, thanks for joining me on your Saturday anyways. Okay, so we don't... Am I missing something? Why didn't Ironheart go first? I thought she goes first and puts the offense down. Did Coulson... Did somebody drop turn bar? Looks like we didn't even need it because War Machine just kind of wrecked everyone, apparently. But yeah, normally I thought Ironheart goes first, and then everyone goes. So I don't really understand. Did I miss something on the turn bar? Well, congratulations, Morgan, on your 2,000 frag drop. I'll try not to be jealous because, you know, I haven't had one yet. Well, it looks like this was pretty easy. I probably could have punched up. Power armor is really good for teams with a lot of buffs like that. What? Ant-Man and Wasp at tier 13 and 12? What reason would you have to have them that high? I hope they were like 5+ red stars or something. Yeah, good call there, Chris. I forgot about Hawkeye's special. It's like, what, 10% speed bar or something like that? So that probably explains it. I kind of forgot. Coulson doesn't basic on turn 1, though. Coulson basics like turn 3, so by that point it wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, it's okay. If I am responding a little bit slow, that's because I think there's a 15 to 20 second delay there, so my apologies. I think that's because I started my BlueStacks up in before the stream rather than the other way around. So my computer might not be able to handle this, and I talked about this a little bit with some other people in that when I was when I'm exporting my videos, I realized how slow. I think I need a better CPU or something, so that's something I'm going to be looking forward to. You know, I'm a gamer as well, like a PC gamer, so really I should be upgrading my computer. And so hopefully once I do that, then the delay will be a little bit less. Normally it's not too bad. For some reason today it's just being a bit iffy. So we do have a Marauders team here. Emma Marauders. Really weak Sinister, but we do have a tier 14 Emma. You really have to be careful about Emma Frost because even though she doesn't actually physically do a lot of damage, and she does a little bit actually, she's at tier 14, she survives. Her survivability can often cause timeouts. But I think that because Sinister is quite low, I think that this is going to be quite easy to win. For the most part, I think when you have like a tier 14 Sinister and a tier 14 Emma Frost, that's where things get problematic. And of course, even worse if Strife is even higher. So I think we should be able to use X-Force on this. One thing I am concerned about is the cargo bay, because it is random buffs. So I'm not sure what kind of other buffs they might get, like immunity. This could cause a problem. for the heal block on Negasonic, who, but well, it's a punch down, and so I'm trying to take into account Cargo Bay for that, and I hope that we come out okay. So let's try this. Let's see how we get on. Hey Adrian, how's things for you? Things are going fine with me. Just another Saturday live stream that I actually got to do for now anyways, and we'll see what happens when Loki gets back into the house. Okay, so we have a lot of buffs, and we're Sinister. Sinister has immunity. This is not good. Do they spawn with immunity, actually? No, they don't spawn with immunity, do they? Okay, this is going to be a bit of a problem anyways, because I won't be able to get the heal block on anyone, and I might save my abilities at this point. Maybe I should have even saved that Negasonic AoE, actually. So there we go. So I can't even get the ability block either, so this is a complete waste. Stupid Cargo Bay. I'm gonna have to hope for the best, and that I can wait and then use my abilities on the second turn. So, but what I can do is do this, maybe? Oh no, I thought the taunt would clear. Oh wait, it did clear. Okay, good. Oh, I think I have Skirmisher 3 on Cable, so Cable can actually clear buffs as well. So that's slightly helpful. Negas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Some heal. They can't really heal anyways, but okay, we need to go here. Clear some buffs. Gonna have to get that ability block on Sinister. Well, he was dead anyways. Maybe that was a waste. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna have some problems with Emma. No, that Negasonic's about to. Oh no! Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure who that was gonna attack. That's fine, I guess. Or not fine, because that just triggered that. Let's go. Oh, I should have used the special to get rid of the debuffs. This is going all over the place. Played poorly. I do like the basic, though, on Cable. Let's just get rid of Strife here at this point, I think. Although, let's maybe do this here. That might kill Mystique. There we go. We have turn bar. That's going to happen anyways. There's Strife's down. Just whatever. Some extra turn bar for Deadpool. Okay, so 4-on-1. Clear. Turn bar knockback. Oh god. So I'm gonna have to put it on auto, I think, at this point, because we just need to hope that the 4 of them can overcome Emma's crazy armor and crazy sustain. So place your bets. Place your bets now. Can we do it in 2 minutes? Oh, if someone doesn't get killed. Luckily, X23 can heal herself. So that's okay. I think we should make this, right? Right? We got some evades, so that's good. We dodged the slow there. But this is what I mean, right? Like, look how crazy her sustain is. Like, 4-on-1. Like... And the armor's pretty substantial. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe I should have... I always get into a panic mode about this, so that's why I just throw an auto. I know I probably should be saving certain moves for certain times, but I didn't want to actually time out. And I have used Doc Ock Sinister 6 against Marauders, and I have timed out, because when I end up going up against Emma Frost, that typically, for whatever reason, you know, I can't just overcome her with what I have left, so... Yep, we did that time. This is a super weird team here. Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Minerva, Scientist Supreme, and Luke Cage. And it makes me wonder, could I beat this with Defenders? Because 2 of them are villains, but kind of a weird team. Oh wait, let's buy some energy. I have Defenders, right? I think I have them here. somewhere. Oh, no? Yeah, it must be. The Captain Marvel's pretty weak, so I think we probably could do this. And then we could just clear with Jessica Jones the debuffs from Scientist Supreme. So, and actually her ult is going to impact Minerva and, well, everyone else, basically. So I think we should be able to do this. Very, very rarely does do my defenders actually have a use, but here they might. And most of my power actually comes from Punisher, so I think this should be okay. Hey, that was probably the best possible situation there. Let's throw up some counterattacks. And try to get Scientist Supreme, although it's interesting because there's a lot of reviving potentially here, both from Scientist Supreme and from Minerva, so wow, Scientist Supreme just got wrecked. Oh, and Miss Marvel has defense down here. Okay, it looks like, I'm looking at my live footage, and I think we're actually probably closer to like a 20 to 25 second delay. So I apologize if I'm not replying as immediately as I should here. Unfortunately, I can't really do much about it now because I've already started the live stream, but I'll try and fix that for next time. And maybe I'll start up my BlueStacks after I start my live stream rather than before, and maybe restart my computer. Well, that was easy. I can just throw this on auto now at this point. So this was really, really easy. That was a really crappy... You know, I haven't seen mixed teams like this in War since a long time ago. Like when War first came out, you know, if anyone's been around since then, and you kind of just threw together your best characters on War defense. That was kind of how War was, because there were some synergy teams, but not a ton of them. So it was a lot more varied back in the day for Alliance War. Way before there was like War defense or War offense characters. The golden age of Marvel Strike Force. Alright, so at the end of this, we got a 477k Black Order. That's not fun. But... There's a but here. I'm thinking of using my Doc Ock team. Call Obsidians, they're only tier 13. Okay, so I can't tell if I'm actually delayed or if it's my own. When I'm looking at my live footage, and okay, and the video feed is delayed, but then Lukey just said something about Black Order which had not appeared on my screen yet. And so I'm wondering how delayed this actually is. So somebody say something in the chat. Something. So I can... I just want to verify the delay a little bit. Although it's kind of hard because I don't know. See, I said something 4 times, so I don't know which something you actually picked up on. But it could be... So maybe it's less than what I think it is, and maybe my video feed is actually... maybe my video feed is delayed, but what you guys are seeing is fine. So maybe I should stop looking at that then. And that's not actually related. So I think we can do this. My only concern, of course, is cargo base is such a pain in the ass sometimes with the random buffs, but Electro does remove something. What something? God, okay, I said that too many times. Electro does remove positive effects, so I'm hoping that I've beaten them before with Doc Ock. I think I can probably, if I don't win outright, I should get pretty close. A lot of their power is coming from Ebony Maw, who's tier 14. That doesn't make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things because there's not a lot of damage coming from him. So I think I should be able to get this done. Call is 13. Everyone else is 13, so at the very least I should be able to kill most of them. And I know this is actually really appropriate with Doc Ock coming back around, so this might give you guys some good footage, possibly, maybe, if I win this, this might give a good example of Doc Ock. Okay, so we have to hope for the best here on here. So we landed offense down on 4 characters. This is pretty good. And Call doesn't have... We might be able to land... Oh, we landed the defense down. So this should be easier to clear. So now, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to ability block on Call so he can't taunt. Not that it makes a huge difference because we probably won't need that, but... we're going to taunt here. Call's going to get wrecked. He's basically on his way out. And he's not going to get regen from that because he's disrupted. And once we get Call down, right here, this should kill him. Oh, there we go. And this makes it a lot easier to pick off the rest of them. And so I'm probably going to have to start with Ebony Maw. The only problem here... Here we go. We get the ult off. Okay, this is a pain, though. So Ebony Maw does the slow, does the ult, and unfortunately, there's really not much we can do. The Thanos ult comes, and look at that. Electro almost bit it. But now we got... Look at that. Full health. Full health. Let's work on Proxima, actually, because she has a buff. So look at the sustain that whenever Doc Ock blocks, you know, there's so much sustain with the healing. A big Doc Ock means quite a bit with the team because, unfortunately, maybe I should have put Doc Ock. There we go. So look at that block. I just full healed everyone basically, other than Rhino, with a block. There we go. Proxima down, and then we'll work on Ebony Maw here. 7 red on Doc Ock, Adrian. That's great. Just saw that now, actually. Have I used Ock with the Sinister 6... Sorry, with the original Sinister 6 lineup? No, not really. But frankly, you really need Electro. At the bare minimum, you need Electro. Electro is, you know, especially in war, you definitely need Electro. Electro's offense down and ability to clear positive stats effects in war is really huge. So if you don't have that, it's a bit of an issue. And here we are with a second offense down there by Electro. Electro's just really, really good. You could probably delay yourself on Swarm a little bit, but in the end of the day, I probably still would go for both, and you really need Rhino. Mysterio's just really handy because he spawns... I'm just looking at my time, make sure I don't time out. Mysterio is super handy because you spawn with Deflex, and that Deflect actually is what helps trigger trigger Doc Ock's blocking and therefore the healing, so... Sinister 6 is okay with Doc Ock on war defense only if you have a really good Doc Ock, like a tier 14 plus Doc Ock. Other than that, their sustain won't be as huge as you want them to be, and the only issue there is that A, they can be heal blocked by X-Force, and 2 is that Rhino himself does not taunt on turn 1 with the AI, so that's a bit of a problem. And you know, if they come out with a chargeable tank that maybe... I love Rhino, but if they have a proper tank chargeable character that comes out that, you know, taunts on turn 1 or spawn taunts or something like that, or taunts when they're low hit points, you know, that would be so much better, and I think that's a bit of a problem for the defense. At least for offense, you know, it's really good because you can control it. I would say Swarm is pretty important, not as important as Electro, but he does do a lot of damage, so I wouldn't discount Swarm anymore, and he is farmable, so it's, you know, it's quite easy if you want to put the investment in to get him to 7-star. And yeah, I'll go over my Sinister 6, I'll show you what I have and who I've been benching. I mean, you know who I benched, but I'll show you I'll show you my wider Sinister 6. So here I go into my Showstopper. I can't believe that's still there. Oh wait, that was the Shatterstar one, wasn't it? Sinister 6. Oh, what? Oh, oops. I filtered by Showstopper Sinister 6. Okay, oops, my bad. Let's take that off. Okay, so this is my Sinister 6 here. So as you can see, my 3 benched are at the bottom. So that's Vulture, Shocker, and Green Goblin. That's unfortunate because I have 5 red Green Goblin. But the problem with Green Goblin is that you don't want to strip buffs, you know, which is what he does. You want to flip them with Doc Ock. So ideally, you kind of want them to keep their buffs at least until Doc Ock can flip them. For Rhino, yeah, I actually really want to get the 5 red for Rhino. I know this is like a guilty pleasure of mine. I really like my Sinister 6 Doc Ock team. I think Rhino would really benefit from that. He has a crap ton of hit points, and I forgot to show you guys, actually, because you can view the teams in battle, and my Rhino has something like 500,000 hit points. Because if you look at Rhino's passive, and this is the only one that I have with Rhino, but this is crazy here. So, not to mention the blind part. I don't know how often that would happen. I guess if you're running them against Emma Frost, you know, this might trigger. But specifically 25% max health per Sinister 6 ally. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't count itself. But, you know, with the other 4, that's 100%. And that's not even counting Doc Ock's passive. And that's not even counting Armory, the buff that you get from Armory and stuff like that for offense. So you're getting, or defense, or barracks for defense, depending on where you put them. So there's a huge amount of uptick on the health for Rhino with this passive. And so this is definitely worth T4s if you are seriously considering building the Doc Ock team. At the very least, this for Rhino, you don't really need to run any of the other ones necessarily, unless you have like a 7 red star. There's no reason to pick up these, just damage. And then let's go to Doc Ock again really quickly. So Master Planner is a huge load of text here, but yeah, look at this. So on block, heal self and all Sinister 6 allies for 10%, in war 20%. So as you guys saw in the footage, if you guys were watching me beat the Black Order with them, you know, every time he blocks, he's like, it's 20% of his hit points. And since my Doc Ock is quite well built, that's almost like a half of Electro's health in one block. It's a lot of health. So it's crazy. And then, of course, there's this, which I forget about this, frankly. When this character or a chargeable Sinister 6 ally drops below 20% health, that's a really low threshold, so this doesn't happen very frequently. I don't know if this happened in the battle previously or not, but it's 100% speed bar as well. Clear heal block. So what I wanted to get down to is here. So 40% max health, Sinister 6 allies gain 40% max health. So that's 140% max health with with Rhino. And then you're getting whatever the extra bonuses are for Armory or Barracks, depending on if you're offense or defense. It's a ton of hit points. So Rhino already has a huge health pool, so that just makes it even better. So just going on to my base stats for Rhino, he's at, now this looks low, 175,000, but this gets buffed up substantially, and he's got like close to, I would say, 450k in war. That's how much he's getting. He's getting 100% here, 40% from Doc Ock, and 20 or 30 from Armory and Barracks. I forget which one. So that's 170%. And so he's almost getting an extra, you know, very close to 500,000. It's crazy. And looking at Electro, the reason why she's so important is for Chain Lightning. It's her ultimate, really. So applying offense down for 2 turns, but in war specifically, it clears all positive effects. So this is really important if you're trying to go up against Black Order members, because it clears all the positive effects that they start with, the spawn buffs. And then if you can apply as many offense downs as possible, this goes a really long way, because they have no way. Electro takes her turn after Thanos flips, so that's really important, because once you land the offense down afterwards, they have no way of removing that, so that really makes a huge difference to them. This is actually really helpful in the Catalyst of Change event as well. So the Catalyst of Change is all blasters, and Electro is actually quite useful there. If you're still having problems clearing that challenge, then Electro can really help you that with the offense down. And she gets 100 plus 100,000 focus. So typically she will clear the 2 positive effects. Where this becomes a problem, though, is if they're deflected. So if they're deflected, deflect is basically a block, and block has a chance of screwing up negative status effects and clearing abilities. So she might not clear 2 positive effects if they're blocked all the time. It's kind of a coin flip a little bit. Other than that, I have thought about this one. Unlimited power. 100% damage on her passive is quite a bit. This is under consideration. Probably when she becomes farmable, I'll pick this up, because then I'll have her at higher yellow stars, rather. But you don't need a ton of T4s to invest into them. I don't have any in Mysterio. I thought about... which one? I thought about... No, maybe I didn't think about any of them. There's this one, I guess, the AoE where it's heal block to all enemies rather than 3, I guess, primary plus 2. I don't think there's any other one. Basic, you don't really need it. Swarm, I do have it on the alt though, Be Gone, so this goes from 1 bleed for 2 turns, or is it just 1 bleed for 1 turn to 2 bleed for 2 turns? So this actually makes a significant amount of difference in terms of overall damage with Swarm, and it improves the damage a little bit. So you could get the passive. This does give him extra healing per turn, and actually, frankly, I probably should pick this up, because I'm kind of all in with Sinister Six a little bit. I probably should pick this up, but I don't have it. And also improves his dodge rate. I guess if you're fighting if you're fighting Black Order more often, then that could make a big deal. Maybe I should, you know, I think once I get 7-star Swarm from the Arena Store, I think I'll consider picking up again, possibly the passive here. But Doc Ock, of course, is who we want to take a look at. I have him maxed out, but in the order that you're going to want to actually pick it up, you're going to want to get the, in my opinion, the passive first. Oh wait, no, not the passive. The special first, because these charges are important, assuming you're running with chargeable Sinister Six. Now, I know some people were talking about using him without, you know, with the OG Sinister Six and with some non-chargeables. I guess you don't have to do that. But the reason why you want to pick this up at T4s is because you're typically going to summon Shocker. And so when you summon Shocker, what you need is you need this. You need level 7 of his special. And so by leveling up Doc Ock's special to level 7, you also get Shocker's level 7 upgrade. And so this gives you offense up to self for Shocker for 2 turns, but it gives you offense up to all Sinister Six allies. And that's really important because his level 5 is only 2 random Sinister Six allies, so you go from 2 others to all of them, and with 6 on the field, that you really need this. So that's why you want to get the special for Doc Ock first. After that, it depends on where you plan to use them. If you don't plan to use them a ton in war, you don't need to pick this up. I think 15% damage is a fair bit, but again, it's only for chargeable Sinister Six, so if you're not running Electro or Swarm, you don't need to. Also, the alt is only damage, and the basic is only damage. However, like I said with the summon, so it does actually impact the summon, or in this case, Shocker's ultimate, which then triggers a 3rd time if you pick up the ultimate. Also, his damage isn't terrible. If you're going all in on Doc Ock and planning on getting him tier 13 plus, tier 13, 14, or whatever, you know, the 60% damage, he does hit pretty decently hard for a support character. So I would consider this probably 2nd or 3rd, depending on what characters you're using alongside of him. So when you pick this up at level 7, it also picks up the summons ultimate at level 7, so in this case Shocker, unless you happen to be using someone else. So whatever you level up to level 7 is what the summon's going to get as well, so that's really important there. And the basic I just maxed out maybe a month or so ago. But I just decided to go, you know, the full shebang. I mean, at this point, I had 3 of them, and I wanted to max it out. He's a legendary. Frankly, he's probably going to be used for some time down the line, so, you know, hey, why not? Most of my legendaries are capped. I think all of my recent ones do. If there's something else specifically on the Sinister Six you guys want to see, then feel free to let me know. Yeah, for most of my legendaries, I do have maxed out anyways. So 7775 happens inevitably. Ebony Maw's maxed out, Phoenix is maxed out, Black Bolt's probably maxed out, Black Bolt's maxed out, so all of my recent legendaries have been maxed out. Oh yeah, Isos. I forgot to go over Isos. So this, I think, is up for debate. For Rhino specifically. I have him on Raider. That's because I'm just trying to improve his damage that he gets off of his special and his ultimate, but like I said, he does have a lot of hit points, so you could make an argument for Healer. Maybe Protector. The reason why I don't is because he's kind of slow, so he's actually not going to take his turn all that frequently. He has a speed of 90, so unless he's getting blinded all the time, which is unlikely depending on who you're fighting, he's not going to be picking up a lot of speed bars. So the healing that he would give out on his turn, you know, is not going to be that substantial. You could do Fortifier. I think that might be better than Healer, personally. So for the rest of them, Electro is Raider for more increased damage, Skirmisher for Mysterio, and Swarm because they both need the focus. So I know I only have level 2, but if you do go all the way to level 5 Skirmisher, then not only will you be able to clear more buffs, but also you'll get the 50% focus boost. And actually Mysterio and Swarm both kind of need focus a little bit. Swarm really needs focus on his special, because he needs to apply all these debuffs in order. So if he doesn't disrupt, then he won't apply defense down and all this stuff. If he doesn't defense down, he won't bonus attack. So the bonus attacks are based on like rolling attacks, so if they don't land, then it doesn't continue. So Swarm actually really needs that. At some point I will take him to 5 Skirmisher. Just it's not the #1 priority right now. And then Doc Ock, I kind of just run on healer. I don't know if this is the best, frankly. He does take his turns more frequently. He has a high speed, so he is actually healing more on turn, and he's getting 20% health boost from level 4. What ISOs do I have on Red Guardian? Let's check. I'm pretty sure I'm running him as a healer for the moment. Where's my Red Guardian? Yeah, healer level 3. I don't. This is because he does have healing on 2 parts of his kit here. So his Iron Curtain does heal 15% max health to everyone, and the passive, I believe, heals 30% of his max health when he drops under 50%. So this does improve a little bit with active healing. Not a lot, but I didn't feel that, you know, he'd really benefit from... Maybe you could give him, I don't even know, Skirmisher maybe, to land the ability block on Red Star a little bit more frequently. I don't know if he suffers hugely from focus. I haven't used him competitively that much, so I don't really know if he isn't landing his stuff all that much. The transfers, I don't know if that gets blocked. I haven't done a ton of testing with him. We could do that in live, some real-time arena though, and see if we can get some mid-range teams to fight with the skilletary characters. I don't have Yelena yet though, so that's... Sorry. Excuse me. My throat's getting a bit dry. I haven't tested the skilletary team to any large degree because I don't have Yelena unlocked yet until the end of the splits tomorrow. So, but at that point I should be able to test it more broadly. He is a really good character though, and he's a great example of a drag and drop character that you're going to want to have, even if you're not running the skilletary team. You know, he used Drax and Captain America put together. I think that, you know, for other teams that might need a tank, or, you know, the only problem with Red Guardian, and I'm going to talk about this more on my tier list that's going to be coming out tomorrow, is that Red Guardian, while a great character and a really great kit, he really has kind of poor tags. So in terms of usage in PvE or in campaign content, you know, he's hero, he's global, and you know, he's all these other things, but none of that matters for campaigns, level 70 campaigns, Hero 7, Nexus 8, Doom War at all. You can't run him in any of these things as far as I'm aware, unless it allows you to go... There might be like one section where you can run global characters, but other than that, like, there's nowhere to use him that way, so that's the only problem there. But other than that, he is a really great character. Just he kind of loses a little bit of wider usage, because I know a lot of people are concerned about, you know, gearing up a character, where can you use them, you know, so getting the most bang for your buck for a character in terms of where you're going to be able to use them more broadly. And I think that's really important when you're deciding, especially when you're like a mid-game player, deciding where to bring someone up, who to bring up, and where to bring them to. I think that's really important, so... Something to consider about Red Guardian, but otherwise a really great character though, depending on what stage in the game you're at. So let's open this basic orb here really quick. And I think the next thing to do is I'm going to have to run through Ultimus. Yeah, I'm almost capped on my energy. So we're currently running Ultimus 7.1, and that's to allow us to use seasoned characters a bit more for this Red Guardian event. And so this is the team that I'm using. I don't know what you guys are using for your seasoned characters in your raids. These are all 5 seasoned characters, and surprisingly works pretty well for me. I think other characters that you can use is Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's in there, so you could use her in place of Cull, something like that, and she would apply her passive offense down. So, and welcome anyone new to the stream this weekend. Thanks for joining me on this Saturday. For me, sunny. Don't know about you guys. Guess it depends on where you are in the world. The reason why I'm running Cull is because mine's really beefy. Mine's like 110k. So my Yo-Yo's like 50k, and while she's still effective, I get more damage out of Cull actually. So it's not too bad here. Could be better. Emma Frost is nice, of course. She's kind of just there. Emma Frost doesn't take that many turns because she's not a symbiote, but at least she gives the permanent speed down, and then I can just do this, I guess, and give speed. 83k Yo-Yo. That's way more than mine. Yeah, I didn't really invest that heavy into her. Darth Nelson, Sunday morning. Well, it looks like the NZ means New Zealand, so that would explain it. Oh, I didn't kill him? Didn't kill that shield security here. Oh, that was probably a waste. I should have just basicked. Then we got taunted again. Captain America and Black Widow. Yeah, that can work, I guess. I don't know how good Captain America is in Ultima 7. I guess it depends on what raids you're running, though, I suppose, as well. So, that's wrong for me to assume everyone's running Ultima 7. I'm sure some people in here are running Ultima 6 or whatever else. There we go. I stopped gearing my Captain America after some time. I think mine's only sitting at like 45, 50k. 7-star, 4 red maybe. Does he doesn't heal though, does he? I mean, I guess you could run healer ISO on him, perhaps. I think because he's bio, I just never geared him up to like 12 or higher. Tier 14 cap. Well, that sounds like you're going to be going for tier 15 as well. I mean, if you're that high, you might as well go with that Black Widow cap strategy that people are thinking about. And while we're on the topic of Dark Dimension 4, I was really meaning to try and get into Dark Dimension 4 today for you guys. But not only am I short 8 pressurized tanks for Ghost, I am like 1400 XP short, so there might be a surprise stream maybe Monday if I can manage to start Dark Dimension 4. I would love to do that on stream for you guys, and then that way that'll be my maiden voyage into Dark Dimension 4. I haven't actually looked up, I haven't even watched anyone else's videos on Dark Dimension 4. From what I understand, it's not overly difficult. That it's the challenge is getting into Dark Dimension 4, not exactly the mode itself necessarily. That's more on par with Dark Dimension 2 than it was Dark Dimension 3. So if that's the case, then great news, and I should have a decent time there. Most of the characters or all the characters I'm choosing are meta characters, so I'm hoping for the best on that. And how much I core, I don't know. I have some cores, but I did unlock Red Guardian purely from my power cores, which was like, I don't know, 8,000 power cores. So, and I've been coring my store to get those pressurized tanks that I need for Ghost. So I'm kind of low. I might do some coring. I'm not in any super big rush to get Dr. Doom unlocked based on what I've seen, but I know that a lot of people would like to see me get him unlocked, so I'm going to do the best that I can to work my way through Dark Dimension 4. And for those people who don't actually catch my live stream at all, I will be doing additional videos alongside. Any of you guys who might have been around in the heyday, I did do a playthrough of Dark Dimension 3 on both runs when I was going through it, and I released those videos out, so I'll probably do the same for Dark Dimension 4 as well, so people can catch back up on what they missed. I probably won't be doing it every day on live stream, anything like that, but I will be releasing videos related to my playthrough and my progress every day or two. Depending on how long I take each day. Normally I do every 2 days I'll release 2 days worth of footage, that kind of thing for Dark Dimension 4. So I look forward to that, and I will be cataloging my run through Dark Dimension 4. And with any luck, I won't get stopped because I'm concerned that I'll have 3 characters for global. I have Sabretooth in my back pocket. I don't want to gear him, but if I have to, in order to keep going, I will. Because I don't want to get to a point where I'm just like sitting there, on days not doing anything. So I'd rather be progressing than not progressing at all. And I know I've gone on to say that Sabretooth is a really shitty character, but if I have to for Dark Dimension 4, I will. My RTA challenge, I need to do a little bit more. So after we do raids, I should have specialed. After we do raids, I'm probably going to do, I need to do my arena actually, and then after that I'll probably be doing a couple of matches for RTA, and I actually want to do it with my skill character. I want to do with Red Guardian and see if I can get some good Red Guardian gameplay in there, maybe against some teams, because I think he's really good. If you need to use ability, the usability challenges, Red Guardian's a really good character for that because he is basically a Drax. He's a really good way to get your ability usages in. Stick Red Guardian on one end, and then, he taunts on spawn, so that's really good. rather wait than just level anyone. Is that in relation to my Sabretooth comment? Probably. Oof, my neck. I mean, I don't want to do it, but you know, at the same time, you know, I don't know how long it might take for me to get a good 4th global character, and that way, at least by my 2nd run, I won't have to use Sabretooth. So I'm kind of balancing the fact that I want to get through and into Dark Dimension 4, and the fact that I don't want to gear characters I don't want to, and I don't want to gear Sabretooth, but he should be the only character that I'll have to do that I won't want to do. So for Cosmic and for City, hopefully, you know, I can use the characters that I plan on gearing up. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about Hela, though. I don't know if I actually want to gear Hela. Well, she's really gear heavy, as you guys might know, if you run her in Dark Dimension 3. So I'm going to have Cull, and I'm going to have Thanos, and I'm probably going to have Minerva, and I'm going to need probably Proxima would be my 4th one. That's what I would like. Those 4, and then that should be fine. I am gonna have Zemo. Oh, you don't want to gear Zemo. I'm definitely gearing Zemo to 15. I actually really like Zemo. Zemo's potentially... I've been thinking of pushing Zemo up in my tier list. I think he's a really good character. I think he's really good for new players as well. If you manage to unlock him early, he is really good in campaigns. He just like blows campaigns out of the water where you can use him. So yeah, I don't know. Mordo. Yeah, Mordo's not someone that I considered leveling up to 14 plus, 15. I heard, yeah, he's kind of interesting to run. I don't even have him at... I think I have him at 12, maybe 11. He's not even that high, so I'm not sure if Mordo is a consideration of mine at this point. I would need a ton of arcane magic that I don't have. So I don't know if that's viable for me or not. Yeah, I mean, currently on my... Sabretooth is not amazing on war defense, but currently I'm running Ghost in my Marauders team, in my MM Marauders, instead of Sabretooth. And I've actually picked up a few defense wins using Ghost, but yeah, if I did end up taking Sabretooth to 15, I'd probably just do that instead. Because he is a Marauders at the end of the day. But... Emma Frost. Other than that, though, yeah, for City, you know, I'm gonna try and do the symbiotes, but it is a lot of bio gear. Symbiote Spider-Man will come first for me, and then maybe Scream. Scream only needs 2 sets of minis, so that's a good start. And then after that, it'll probably depend. I might be able to get a 3rd cheap one. I think Carnage only needs 3 sets, so I might be able to get Carnage in, and then I might have to do a non-symbiote as my 4th. Probably Punisher, because Punisher only needs 2 sets of skill. So if I can manage that after Proxima, then that'll give me 4, and then by the 2nd run I should be a lot better off, I think. So fingers crossed. Obviously this is all tentative, and we'll see what ends up happening with my my G15 minis. Now that we have Season 2 of the Battle Pass, that'll give me some extra. As much as I hate paying for that, I might pay... I don't even need to pay it for the Yellow Jacket shards. I'll already have 5-star Yellow Jacket from the 45 for free. So it kind of pains me a little bit to consider buying the Battle Pass again. But from a G15 perspective, I might. And if you look at the cost of the G15 offers, they're pretty horrendous. Like, it's like $28, or sorry, 28 Canadian, maybe 20 US dollars for how many of them? 16 or 18 G15 minis? Maybe it's more than that, I don't remember. But if you compare that to the Battle Pass, I mean, you're getting way more G15 minis than that offer. And the offer is like random ones as well, so it's not very good. Mordo for my DD3 2nd run. That's pretty good. I never really thought about that, and actually nobody's really talked about Mordo in Dark Dimension, so maybe that's a more recent thing, or maybe I've just been out of the loop, and maybe I just didn't really think about it. Yeah, the offer is not very good. It's I think it's either 16 or 18 pieces, but either way, it's kind of garbo. There we go. I think this is my last raid level. Okay, so let's move on to... I think it is. We have to do a quick arena match, though. I need to punch my way down again. I wasn't awake very early this morning, so I missed my payout this morning a bit. Oh, wait, we have one more. Well, I'll go back to that. I need to do arena. I'm at 21. Can you believe it? Sorry, Bill Spleet. You need to go. 6 red, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I would do the same probably. Although, I mean, if you're getting good use out of Mordo from Dark Dimension, that's great. You know, he has pretty good control about him, so that's good. I don't think I would use him in Ultimates, though. I don't think I would really need to. I mean, if I had like a good 6 or 7 red star different character, you know, that's something I would consider doing as well. Okay, we need to get... we need to focus Ebony Maw down here. Oh, who's gonna flip first? Oh, damn, it's me. That's not good. My game tends to lag a bit. I might have to restart my game after this. My BlueStacks is lagging a little bit. That's probably because I'm live streaming. But here on Arena, it's kind of slow. And unfortunately, I got hit by that offense down there. Ebony Maw's still alive over there, too. Corvus Glaive died. Oh, at least my Ebony Maw should still get his ultimate off, but I was hoping to kill his Ebony Maw before mine. That's not going to happen now. Ugh. And then you hit by the slow. That's kind of annoying. Oh, wait. The slow only landed on Call. It didn't land on Thanos. That's weird. Resistance, I guess. Yeah, this is quite light. I'm gonna close down my BlueStacks after this really quick, and then reopen it. Duarctic has been talking about using him in Dark Dimension 4 and Ultima 7.5. Oh yeah, sorry. I did see that. Is he using him in Dark Dimension 4? Who has been using him in Dark Dimension 4? Who's been suggesting that he's really good? And was that just simply because they were high red stars, or was there a wider reason as to why to bring Mordo? He's not particular. Is he cheap in minis, or why would you want to bring him? He has decent control, you know, with the blinds and stuff like that. You would need to put T4s in the special, probably. Why is this battle not over yet? The fact that we got to a second flip, that's shocking. There we go. Is he gonna die? Thanos, die! There we go. Okay, we're gonna stick this in auto. What I am gonna do, I have this this website that checks for minis. That used to be my old Dark Dimension 3 tool. It was this. Oh wait, Cosmic. So Mordo takes 3 sets of minis. So I wouldn't say that's particularly cheap. For Mystic minis, I would prefer to get Ebony Maw second, personally, maybe, because Ebony Maw is going to be really important to the Legendary lane. I'd really love to have Ebony Maw on the first run, on the first go, but you know it's not going to land out that way. We're going to just close down really quick here, my BlueStacks, and then reopen it. See if it improves my speed at all. Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm pretty sure this is a Scopely game, by the way. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, well, that Ghost Mortal combo, that's only going to work in the first 3 nodes. That's not going to work in Cosmic. But that sounds nice. If you're not going to use Hela. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I have any really good red stars on Mordo, though, so I don't know. I would like to consider red stars when going into Dark Dimension 4. You know, I don't... unless I have to, you know, I would try to take characters that are 5 red and above. I don't think I have very many good red stars on Mordo, actually. So that might not be great for me, personally. But I can see Mordo being quite good with the blind and the stuns and things like that, and maybe even the heal block. And I haven't looked at the nodes really, but he does have 2 turns of heal block, I guess. There we go. My daily done and my campaign energy. Who do I need to farm? Taskmaster. Oh wait, Negasonic. Did I do that already? Oh boy, look at this. 288 out of 300 for Negasonic. Should I... Maybe I should refresh this one more time. Four times 0 is 0. 4 times 1 is 4. Well, I tried. I'm close. Very close to 7-star. And let's pick up these. I like farming this one because they have advanced cytoplasm for mutant gear. 6 of those, that's nice. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to, even though I don't really need to do it, we are going to go into some... Oh, hold on. I just want to check on the progress on war. Looks like we've gone down another floor. Just to see what's going on. And what's going on my defense. I kind of think we're going to lose this one because we have a shield trooper or shield agent in one of our runes. Med Bay, that's not bad. That's some... Ooh, a 500k Black Order. Yikes. Okay, well, let's see... And the bridge. Oof. Oof. Boost that. All 5 of the Black Order still alive. 736k. What's the history here? Now, let's start from the bottom. Oh, look at all these wins. Look at all these wins. Is it here? Where's the start? Oh wait, hey, there's Doc Ock here. Oh, he changed his defense recently. Okay, so it starts here. Black Order versus Defenders. What were they thinking? Someone want to... okay, okay. There's many things wrong with this. A is 397k versus 736k. So B, Jessica Jones is a hero controller. That gives Ebony Maw charge. So whoever goes in after is getting screwed. And especially if they're going in with any hero controllers, they're getting screwed. So next up is... we get a boost. And someone boosted me. Okay. And then they go in with a suicide with hand. So I get what they were trying to do. Maybe just to waste more attacks. I find this stuff really funny. And then we get a combat cancel with a Phoenix. So this guy walks in and he gets screwed because he's like, so this Ebony Maw should be charged. Walks in, the Phoenix gets ability blocked out of the gate, so Phoenix can't use her special to stealth everyone. So she gets screwed, unless Psylocke is able to toss it back or something, maybe. But I don't think it's gonna line. The speed's gonna line up that way. So that's kind of funny. This got combat canceled. And then we get a Hawkeye, and Hawkeye is a hero controller. So he's just feeding more. If he's not already charged, he's getting charged again by Hawkeye, because he's also a hero controller. And then we get... Is this the same guy? Yeah, it's the same guy. It looks like they changed... Oh my god. So, and then he wins it, and then he goes in again. But he goes in with Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is also a hero controller. So Ebony Maw probably still is charged. Did a little bit of damage, and Cole almost bit it. But this was with Black Bolt, Phoenix. This was a pretty good team without Jessica Jones. Like, this could have reasonably killed one person, maybe, at least. Looks like they didn't. I don't know what they were thinking with maybe they were thinking that Jessica Jones would just like punch through the taunt, you know, clear all the buffs or whatever. This is pretty funny. And then moving up, they combat cancel with Phoenix because again, it's a different person. I'm pretty sure Ebony Maw must still be charged from this battle here, because it would have. The kill order, my guess is probably that Phoenix died first, Dark Phoenix showed up, put the ability block on, Jessica Jones died later on, and then recharged Ebony Maw, probably. And then here, and this is the reason why this probably got combat canceled, is because Phoenix couldn't stealth, because he would have got slammed with a ability block from being charged, and then we're done. So he hasn't won yet. So what I want to point out to you guys is don't suicide with hero controllers. Don't even use, so this started down here with the defenders. If you're doing a suicide attack or whatever you're doing, don't do it with a hero controller. Don't make sure you're not using a hero controller into the Black Order, because you're going to screw over your alliance, because if your alliance is trying to kill Black Order and you walk into a match and Ebony Maw's already charged, you know, bye-bye. You know, unless you're using Doc Ock. And that's actually why I like using Doc Ock Sinister 6, is because he's a villain, and so that doesn't matter. The charge doesn't do anything against him, so that's really good. I really like Doc Ock Sinister 6 for this exact same reason. But this is a bit of a horror story for other alliances, so make sure when you are fighting, when there's a Black Order, make sure you check the battle history, because there could be someone on your alliance that really screwed you over before you go in there. And make sure you check to see what happened, because I think this was a rolling snowball of some screw-ups on this alliance's team. And, oh, look, hey, they're under attack. I almost want to wait, but maybe I'll come back to this. Who is this guy? Final Form. Oh, hey, there was just another... We just missed another one. What the hell is this? This just happened 2 minutes ago while I was talking. No hero controllers, that's good. But I don't know what that accomplished. Oh, I guess it would have cleared the boost. I put a boost in. Oh, crap. Something happened. Final Form. Was that the guy from earlier? Yeah, it was the guy from earlier. So, okay. That's a shame. Ebony Maw's still alive, though. He might be charged. Because Dark Phoenix is a controller, right? So he would just get another charge going in? Is it worth boosting? Just for giggles. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. They'll probably clear it now. It's not empowered. But, you know, don't discount like a 190k Thanos. You know, 7 red. Even without empowered form, you know, he can still hurt quite a bit. The AoE will still do a ton of damage. So don't discount them quite. And Corvus Glaive will give him actually the offense up for 2 turns. So it's possible that they could actually win another time. Maybe. Anyways, that was funny. That was a funny history log. And that goes to show why you should really consider what you're doing when you're fighting against Black Order. Don't go in with your defenders. You're just going to feed them more charges and make it worse for everyone else. So how many defense victories did this guy pick up? And that's not even including my Black Order. So this is his Black Order. My Black Order is like over here. And mine's better. Well, actually, no, his Thanos is stronger. I think that's because of the Striker ISO. So Striker ISO gives you flat damage boost, and that's probably why his power is a bit higher than mine. But overall, my numbers are, I think, a bit better than his. Because I have 6 red Cull, and he has 5 red. Point is, when they get to my side, if they do the same thing again, they're going to have a big problem. So, let's see how many defense victories he ended up picking up for that. 12, that's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. And actually... That's the top of the scoreboard right now for defense victories. Nobody else has any, except for he has 12. So hey, good on you, Adam's Apple Alex, pulling it together for the Alliance. So maybe this might help. But we do have... And I hope nobody is watching from this Alliance. Otherwise I just kind of gave away some of my... I need to be careful about that because I know a lot of people like don't go over onto their defense when they're live streaming, especially other content creators, because they're concerned that, you know, other people could be watching them and maybe giving away the position of their war. So yeah, I probably should in the future be careful about that, but that was funny. Okay, that was some good entertainment. looking at those match histories. I'm gonna do a couple of real-time arena matches, and then we're gonna go over to Dark Dimension 3. I do want to clear it a little bit further. I think I'm almost through Cosmic. I'm not picking up my rewards quite yet. So objectives that I have to do for my weekly still Mutant, Support, Bio, Knockouts, Protector. So I do want to use Red Guardian, because he is a protector, so that will help. I've been using... These are like all my support characters. I was just spamming support. And Yo-Yo, because she's quick. But... I can get rid of Beast as well. Bio... What if I use Swarm? Oh, hey, what if I use Oh, wait, I was gonna use the chargeable Sinister Six members, and then I need a mutant character. A decent mutant character. And then we're gonna go with Electro. And Red Guardian, because he's a Spawn Taunter. There we go. So let's see if this does anything. Let's see if I can win. I do need to knock out still, so I would like to win a couple matches. We'll do a couple and see how bad these algorithms are. So I'm punching down 20k. It looks like this might be an easy win. Tier 14 Nick Fury. I don't know how I feel about Tier 14 Nick Furies, because I just really don't feel... I'm pretty sure he's pretty expensive in gear. Let me go back to my little website here. Yeah, Nick Fury needs 5 sets of mini uniques. I just really don't feel that's worth it. And definitely not worth it, in my opinion, to 15. Because that's quite a bit. Even if he did have 6 red, I don't know if at this point in the game he's really worth it. Whoa. See, and this is why I love Electro. Let's slam here. Kind of surprised Loki's not back yet. They've been gone a while. There we go. Honestly, this is. Oh wait, what happened to my? I was gonna say what happened to my taunt, and then that was probably Hawkeye, wasn't it? Does anyone know if they changed the real-time arena to allow the AIs to take over or not yet? Because I heard that they were supposed to change it so if people quit, that the AI would take over. Did they do anything with that? Was that added in? I guess that's hard to confirm whether or not that actually took place, unless there's a prompt or something that tells you that someone left but the AI is taking over. Well, that was an easy win. Because I thought that they would have included that by this season. Sorry. Might need to get some more water. I thought they'd include this by this season. I got a victory with nobody on the enemy team. What does that mean? Like, you dropped in and, like, bugged out? Oh, wait, I'm confused. Nobody on the enemy team. Explain. Oh, future update. Oh, they quit. Yeah, okay. I mean, it better be pretty soon, because I know that a lot of people are frustrated with that still. I don't know how frequent it happens now, but maybe less so because it's about knockouts, or sorry, it's less about knockouts, so maybe people are likely to stay in the match a bit longer. I'm not sure. 445k with a Shatter... Ooh, 3 symbiotes. This might be a bit rough. And Black Bolt. This doesn't look very good. But maybe Doc Ock will come through for us. I like how fast... Oh, crap. Right, I forgot. Doc Ock. Well, at least we get the offense down. That's nice. Let's... You know what? We'll leave Shatterstar just in case for that guy. Let's go for... There we go. So, because Anti-Venom is Disrupt, that means he's not going to be able to spread buffs anymore to the rest of the symbiotes. Unless it clears it. No, there we go. See, it didn't do anything. His ult did nothing because he didn't have any buffs to spread, so that actually worked out quite well. Let's do a try. Oh, we got an ability block, Black Bolt. Try to get this Anti-Venom down. Extend that offense down. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, offense up, bleeds. Look how OP these Sinister Six members are. I'm telling you, Doc Ock is awesome. I don't care what other people say. Doc Ock is really good. I have a lot of fun with them. And the chargeables. I know this is real-time arena, but I have a lot of fun using them. Jubilee. Well, let's hear from you guys. I want to know what you guys think about Jubilee. You know, I can talk all day, but I mean, it's no fun unless I hear what your guys' opinions are, so I can kind of counter some of these. Although I think that a lot of you guys might have a similar opinion as me in this regard. You know, I'm keeping an open mind. But you know, like I said, if you're someone in the mid to late mid-game or late game, I don't know how much value she's gonna have with her team. I'll wait and see what Bishop's kit looks like. I'm just I don't know. You know, someone in my comments, my video said maybe they're the Wakandans 2.0, but it's funny because Wakanda's had a legendary. They had Shuri, and so Astonishing X-Men are getting a legendary Jubilee. So maybe it might be like that. The proof will be in the pudding. But the point is, do you need them? You know, do you need them? Probably not. So I hope they make them more friendly, more player friendly for the second pass, at the very least. What? My swarm failed the... Okay, so this is a problem because there's a Phoenix, and she's just gonna suck all those things up. And then there's an Emma Frost, who's just gonna like clear... Oh my god, that was a disaster. Okay, this battle's not gonna go well. I think I'm just gonna auto... can I overcome this, maybe? Oh, I think Loki's back. I heard the door open. Uh-oh, guys. The beast is returned. Okay, this looks like it's going terribly, so I'm just gonna auto this. Yeah, I'm a huge X-Men fan as well. You know, I've been rewatching the 90s X-Men cartoon. And you will see, you know, I'm kind of disappointed that characters like Iceman and possibly Bishop and all these other characters, Kitty Pryde, I really like these characters, but I'm kind of disappointed on their possible usage. I kind of wish that, I don't know what, but I just kind of wish it was something else other than a raid team that I'm probably not going to want to invest in too heavily. Iceman does have some standalone value, and you might be able to use him outside the team because not a lot of his kit actually includes the Astonishing X-Men requirement, so things like his passive and stuff other than the revive you can use outside of the team. So and we'll wait and see what Bishop looks like. Thanks Tyler, thanks for checking out the stream, and thanks for subbing, and everyone else who might be joining up this Saturday as well that I may have missed, or people who have come and gone. Thanks for checking me out this weekend. We're gonna do one more real-time arena here. I just wanted to get some more Red Guardian usage, but maybe once I get Yelena tomorrow, I'll level her up and then probably try the two together. I know that Skilletary is... A lot of people are unhappy with the rework. Unfortunately, it's just very T4 heavy. I think that's the only place it went that wrong. On the surface, though, the characters, at least Red Guardian and Elena as new characters, their kits are actually pretty good. But yeah, using all these other characters that require additional T4 investment into them, and completely different T4 investment, because, you know, Punisher needs the special and the alt, and then the passive, if you did do it for defenders, doesn't actually apply to the skilletary teams, so that's kind of dumb, because I actually had the passive upgraded. Yeah, like I said, I'm willing to keep an open mind about Jubilee and her usage. You know, the proof will be in the rest of her kit, I guess, as well. And what's up with this stupid Ultron? Is this the same guy? Or no, because there's crossbones here. Ugh. This stupid, like, Right, and so now Loki's probably going to come back and eat my green screen. So I'll need to keep an eye on that behind me. Where did you end up going?
We went down to Tim Hortons.
Oh,
I got some stuff. Then I went to Rupert Park.
Maybe I can, let's see if you'll be,
We had some sausage at the park.
Oh.
Sat on the bench with me and we had some breakfast together.
Oh. Was you tired?
I think you're probably as tired.
Let's see if, let's see, I'm gonna put this in auto for a sec. Let's see if I can,
He hasn't been baited all the time.
Loki, do you want to say hi to say hi to people? Like 2 seconds? Ugh.
Probably a tired boy.
I think he's tired, but... Say hi. Oh, he's wet.
Yep.
Hey. Oh. My blue stacks. Oh god. Okay, it's on auto now. He doesn't know what he's saying. Can you guys see him? Sort of. Oh god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll put you down. Ugh. You want to open some orbs, Loki? You want to open my premium orbs? Alright. He's getting big. He's getting quite heavy to pick up these days. I think he's like 22 pounds or something now. Okay, I hopefully I got some more ability usages there from that, but I know real-time arena is really boring for a lot of people, so we're gonna... What do I have here? Oh, that was my daily. Okay, that's good. We're gonna do some... Yeah, he wasn't biting because he's probably too tired. He went walking for like an hour, which is way longer than he probably should have been, but that's okay. We're gonna try and finish this up. This is the final node for Cosmic. Yeah, it is Cosmic. Cosmic Dark Dimension 3. With my Black Order. Let's see if we can clear it up. And then we're gonna go back and finish some raids. Probably do another arena match and check my blitz timers. I don't know what I'm at currently. We got about a half hour or so left in the live stream. Like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to hear, if there's anything that you guys want to ask or anything, feel free to leave that in the messages in the live chat, and I can get to you. If there's anything that you want me to go over, anything at all, feel free to ask. Oh, that's okay. You might hear if the barking gets really bad, I might like temporarily mute. Oof. Hold on.
No? You're not coming up.
Hold on. Okay. 1 second, guys. Hey. Loki. Try and give him a treat. Loki, you want a treat? Yeah. Am I ever going to start a no money spend account? probably... to be honest, I don't really have a lot of time to do a new account, so probably not. But it is something that I might consider down the line. The only problem is that I use my phone for a separate account. My partner's account is on my phone, and my main account is on BlueStacks, so I don't really have a device that I can use for another account. Okay, where are we at here? Let's give him another treat so he gets Loki. Okay. Where are we at here in Dark Dimension? Okay, so we need to clear some hero controllers, which is Ant-Man. Although I probably should have stunned Vulture. Multiple instances of BlueStacks. Can you? That might really lag my computer. I don't know if I'd be able to like live stream or do, you know, I could try that with different accounts maybe. I'll look into that. I don't think that's something that I'll be doing right this moment. I do know that, you know, the beginning game or the early game really changes probably at least every 4 months, you know, depending on what characters become farmable and things like that, so... Oops, I didn't... Wait, why is Proxima dead? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Who killed her? Really need to get that Ant-Man down for some extra barrier, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We need like Thanos' ultimate here. We can get some of that though. It's 2 turns slow. That should help. Yeah, I mean, I know some people that are going through the early game right now, and actually my brother started playing Marvel Strike Force, and I kind of had to give him some advice. I don't know if easier is the right word exactly. I mean, it probably is for sure. It's just it can be a bit overwhelming, I think, as well. Because there's a lot of characters in the game, and if you're a brand new player, it's kind of hard to tell for some people, you know, who's worth investing in and who's not. So I think that's probably the most important for newer players, is knowing who's good and who's not. And, you know, you don't want to... The last thing that you want is to invest Blitz credits, Arena credits, whatever, in characters that really aren't amazing. So, and then wasting those credits for that can suck. So I think that's probably the biggest problem. Scarlet Witch is a controller here, so if we can get her down. Whoop! We have the ultimate. Ooh. Can we clear the node? I do have another team after this. Come on, Scarlet Witch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Call Obsidian is gonna get wrecked here in a second. Maybe? Ooh. Scarlet Witch. Oh, she died. Oh, now we have Doctor Strange. 13 characters. Offense down. Oh, it missed on Wasp. Somehow Cull's still alive. Cable's down. Ooh. Yeah, now that Minerva is actually available to be farmed out of the War Store, I think that's going to make a significant difference for new players. Whoa, is this the final wave? I think it is. I don't think I'm going to survive it. Let's do an alt on Doctor Strange for damage. Hey, Loki! Loki's chewing on my green screen again. Hey, you. My apologies for the distractions. I did warn people earlier that this could happen, so I did say that. Okay, so we're down to 8. I see him walking behind too. We're down to 8 people here. Let's try and get Wasp down. Oh boy. Yeah. Cull's about to... He's seconds from biting. Yeah, he's gonna bite right there. And looks like Thanos is going to as well. So, we came so close. You think they'll ever make the Wakandan team better? No. Unfortunately, I just don't have any hopes of any rework for them. What could possibly happen is you might see another character added to the Wakandan team, maybe, like Kalaw. I think I suggested this in my 2021 characters for the year video that I did earlier. Maybe they might release a new character, and that might sort of bring the characters out to be better. But yeah, I don't see them being reworked to be good again. Wow. I don't know if they were ever really great as a full team. People seem to just take them out, the Wakandas, separately out and use them in different places. Okay, we're really close to finishing this. Black Bolt, Hela, Visible Woman, Minerva, and I'm thinking about healing Ebony Maw, maybe. Right, so I'm going to use the heal pack here, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get the heal pack back if I do start Dark Dimension 4. And hopefully with these 5, I can clear what's left. Okay. There's always a lot of lag here when I'm trying to load up. There we go. Okay, so there's 7 left. If we can get some of them to kill Greg, that would be great. I think we need to focus on... We're going to focus on Vulture. Oh! I'm going to blow this now, because it's going to give 2 turns of slow, even though it's not actually... They're already at full health, so that's a bit of an issue, but... give a Disrupt on Strife. I don't know if he's going to taunt. We need to clear Wasp out. Villain Tech. Let's try to get some damage. Oh! Oh! We got Vulture down. Ah, Wasp dodged. We need to get some offense down, and soon. Oh, there we go. Wasp down, so that's 5 left. We got a revive on Minerva as well. Let's work on Deadpool. Oh, at least we can get some defense up. That'll help, actually. Oh, here we go. Offense down. We should be in the bag here. There we go. I don't know. Let's work on Cable, I guess. I'll wait until next turn and do the barrier. If I survive, hopefully I should. Ooh, there we go. Full heal up. And then spread. Oof. There we go. And we'll put the barrier up now. I think this should be in the bag. Banger music on. Where's the playlist? Isn't there a playlist running? There should be a playlist running. Oh, you mean like what are the songs? I don't have that on the live stream here, but there should be a a playlist of like 30-40 songs that I found. Unfortunately, due to copyright infringement and stuff like that, I have to go with usable YouTube's or songs that I pulled off of the YouTube collection. So a lot of this is sort of independent indie music people, I guess, who allow their music to be used for things like YouTube and other things where I don't have to pay for copyright. I think some people just use other songs anyways, but theoretically, I mean, they could get slammed if people found out about that. So I'm just taking the high road on that one, I guess, just in case. Every month or so, I normally look to see if there's any additions to that sort of like playlist, and I'll add to it a little bit. And of course, if I start streaming way more frequently than I do, because I only do it once a week, then I'll look into that more and see what I can do. There we go. Okay, so that's Cosmic 4 done. I guess we could just start. You know what? This is the first time that I've done Dark Dimension City with the full Symbiote team. Now, what I was thinking of doing was, because a lot of people are curious sort of how they run with different variations. So now that we're in City, this is what I have. I have 7 characters. Okay, Punisher is crap. I don't really need to run him, but I don't want to run the full team because I think that's pretty obviously OP, and I'm probably going to just clean sweep the nodes. But what I would like to do is I would like to maybe showcase some of them individually. There's a lot of people who are curious whether or not Anti-Venom is better than Venom, and frankly, I don't know, because I've actually not came back around with Anti-Venom and Scream over the others. So what I'm going to do, sorry, is I'm going to put Anti-Venom here and Carnage here. And I'm thinking of running these 3. I know some people might want to see Doc Ock in action, but for the first node, instead of Venom, because some people are curious, you know, do I gear Anti-Venom or do I gear Venom? I think some people prefer to gear Anti-Venom, but I have some video footage on my channel that shows Carnage, Symbiote Spider-Man, and Venom in the second run that I did. This is my 3rd run. Technically, I'm just doing it for achievements. But I just kind of want to showcase how good these might be, and I don't even know, you know, how well they work instead of Venom, because Venom has that defense up, keep in mind, and that's why I think he's probably better. But I want to see if we can get through it with just this to start. If we don't, we'll cancel out, but otherwise, I want to see how good Anti-Venom, Symbiote Spider-Man, and Carnage are as a trio, rather than having Venom in that spot. And obviously, if I had all 5 of them, that'd probably be really OP, and I would just clear this no problem. But realistically, when people are going through Dark Dimension 3, they're, especially once they get to City, they're probably only going to be having like 2 characters. So this is my first time using Anti-Venom in Dark Dimension 3, so let's see how this goes here. Now the problem is my cooldowns might not be all up when I need them, because I may have used them in the first 4 nodes, possibly. We want to stun Invisible Woman, I think, though. Oh, Doctor Strange almost died. Let's use we need to do this. Kill Doctor Strange. We won't go through all of the city nodes because I don't think that a lot of people care too much to go through them all. I'll probably do that on my own time. Maybe record it separately just in case people are curious about the footage, or other people on my YouTube channel might be curious about that. So we're just going to run this one here for the moment, and then I'll probably run it on my own time later on and go through it because I want to get the clear for some reason. We can start all over again at the beginning with different characters on the first 4 nodes. Feels like a real cyclical cycle. A cyclical cycle, that was a weird word to say. I hope that they come out with achievements. There was something in the data mine suggesting that there would be achievements relating to Dark Dimension 3, so I hope it's at least retroactive. Is Loki hiding? Oh, Loki's napping. Okay. He got tuckered out. I think he can sleep through my voice, actually, so that's good. Yeah, these enemies are a lot weaker than I remember. It's been so long since I've done Dark Dimension 3 City. I'm like, wow, they they die really quickly. I guess we'll slow here. So we can probably just do this with basics because I don't want to use too many of my... I want to make sure my ability cooldowns are up for the second run, for the most part. To be honest, yeah, I mean, node 3 and 4, 7 and 8, yeah, so those are the most pain in the ass because that's the first few nodes and then global. And really, I think that's the most pain, like, because Cosmic and City are actually fairly reasonable. You know, like, I didn't have a super difficult time. I wasn't super frustrated with Cosmic or with City. You know, it's really just the first 8 nodes to some degree, you know, where a lot of the frustration lie for a lot of players. So we'll see going into Dark Dimension 4 how that's going to look like. I heard that it's actually not too bad, so it seems like this trio does work. I do prefer, I don't know, I prefer Venom personally for the defense up. I think that works a lot better. But, you know, if you have good red stars on Anti-Venom, Anti-Venom obviously is a very strong character. And realistically, you probably want to gear up Anti-Venom before Venom if you're a mid-ish game player. You know, Anti-Venom probably is better at tier 14 than Venom in terms of like raids and things like that. I'd rather have a high Anti-Venom. So yeah, it seems like it does really well. Andy's healing, you know, I don't have to use a lot of my abilities though, it seems like. And yeah, it looks like Anti-Venom's pulling through. So what I'm going to do, on my own time of course, I'm going to be running these with different symbiotes. I thought about maybe pulling them out and using Scream, maybe stopping that, but and then rerunning it with Scream and like quitting out. I don't think Scream is the most desirable character to use probably in this situation. I would probably say either choose Venom or Anti-Venom. I wouldn't choose Scream as your third. But when I'm not going to do this right now, but when I do, I am going to probably run these 3 with... I'll pull in Doc Ock for the 3rd level because instead of Scream, because there's a lot of people out there that want a tier 14 Doc Ock, especially with this event coming back around. So I do want to get some Doc Ock footage in there. So we'll probably run this team going forward though. We'll probably try to run the 3 of them for the 2nd node, and then for the 3rd and 4th node, I'll probably pull in Venom and Doc Ock there for the 3rd and 4th node for City. So yeah. That's all for just now. Anyways, for Dark Dimension, and then I think we have... Oh, we have another war attack here I can do, and then I'm going to go back and do another arena attack. I need to punch back down on my arena. We're going to be wrapping up this live stream pretty soon in the next 10 to 15 minutes, so like I said, if there's anyone that wants to get in touch, if anyone wants to say anything now, anything that you want me to check out before we end the live stream, let me know. Otherwise, feel free to get at me at Discord. If you guys aren't already in my Discord, if you have Discord, I recommend checking me out there. And if you want to get a hold of me, if you want to have a chat with me, if you want some advice on anything game related, feel free to join up there, and yeah, we can talk. I think I have Fantastic Four here. I heard Fantastic... This is a bit of a down punch. Actually, it's a fair bit of a down punch. But I heard that, and I have done this before, Fantastic Four Namor beats Fantastic Four She-Hulk. I think it's the most outrageous thing in the world. But, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to go back actually later on and check out the footage of the Black Order, or sorry, the Doc Ock Black Order footage. I might actually rip that out for a future video as well, especially with Doc Ock coming back around. I'm sure there's a lot of people on my YouTube channel that would like to take a look at that kind of war footage. And I know a lot of people are excited for him coming back around and for a lot of people actually getting him. Now, I do want to focus on Human Torch. He's a bit of a pain. Catch you later, Darth Nelson. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I think it says in the morning for you. And hope to see you around next time, and maybe in my Discord if you're not already in there. We're just going to go straight for Human Torch. I just want to down him really quick. There we go. And then we're going to focus on... What happens here? She-Hulk taunts, doesn't she? No? Honestly, I completely forget what She-Hulk does. I know what her moves do, but I don't know what her I don't remember what her passive does. I thought she taunted when one of them got low, but maybe not. I know that the stun. I knew that. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm winning anyways, but I always forget what She-Hulk's interactions are exactly. You just don't see She-Hulk enough because barely anyone bothered to actually level her. And I don't know if you guys caught my video. Was it online? I forget if it was on live stream, but I actually did a war match against a 7 yellow, 7 red She-Hulk. It was crazy. And I got wrecked. but I feel like she's not very good at like low to medium power. Like she's probably really good at really high power, but yeah, I don't know. She's a bit underwhelming otherwise. Oh, geez. 764k Black Order. This is like mine. Holy poop. That's going to be tough to get through, that's for sure. And I don't think I have anything, personally. You would need another Black Order, probably. Okay, well, that's it for that. Okay, we're going to do one more arena match, and I think I need to do my Greek raid, but I'll do that off stream because that's pretty boring. Gamma rays. What's my blitz timers back up at? We're not there yet. 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll just do one more arena match, and I think I have one more Ultima 7 node to clear. But I'm just going to use this, and I'm not going to... I know Jack Random's in my Discord channel, so I'm going to try to avoid him. I normally try to go around him. Although... it's like 580 or 590 or 680. 7 red G15 Thanos here, the hoodie. I think he is one of the highest people in my arena shard. Oh, and a G15 Proxima. Wow. He's going hard. Okay, I'm sorry, Jack. I feel more. I don't feel confident right now of losing a match potentially. Sorry if you're watching the stream. But yeah, I'm going to use this time to sort of wind down anyways. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the live stream coming out on this Saturday. And my first live stream of 2021 as well. Hopefully we'll get to do it next Saturday, and you know, we'll see how things progress. You know, I might decide to do things on different days, and actually, I really want to do a special live stream for my Dark Dimension 4 start, which should be very soon, over the next day or two. So I will let people know about that when it happens, and I will schedule it on my YouTube channel if that happens as well, so that you guys are aware of it happening, because I want my inaugural Dark Dimension 4 to be a live stream. So, and then after that, you know, I'll just do it on my own daily. But I'd like to, you know, have you guys kind of watch while I'm going through it to the start. Maybe you guys might know something that I don't, and see how difficult it really is in the beginning anyways. So hopefully that should be by Monday or Tuesday, I think. I need 8 pressurized tanks. I'll be 80 tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll have those tanks, probably, unless I get super lucky in the stores. I've been resetting every store reset, but I don't have it quite yet. And on Monday, actually, I'll be getting my 6 yellow, 6 red Doc Ock, so I'm looking very forward to that. And Doc Ock, yeah. So hopefully a lot of you guys will start picking up Doc Ock as well. A lot of fun to use. And a great counter to Black Order if you can manage that too. We'll just keep going away on Thanos here. There we go, we can just put that on auto. Oh, he's still alive. Still kicking. That Call Obsidian. There we go. Alright, so I am 12 with 2 more attacks to go. That's good. One final Ultima 7 battle that I have to do, and I'm probably just going to spend some time autoing my real-time arena, I guess, later after the stream as well. Oops. Hopefully that loaded in my normal team. Today in RTA I got Defenders and Iron Fist. Oh, did the dailies roll over already? I thought they were keeping it to the store reset time, not the weird 1:30 time. Or, well, sorry, I guess 1:30 for me. I'll have to take a look at my new dailies then, if they reset, I guess, and try and run those while I do my weeklies. Oh, the previous dailies. Yeah. Hey, at least Anti-Venom's ult does actually apply to non-symbiotes. I think you only get 2 buffs, though. Let's do that. Oh, oops, I was blinded. Oh, and I'm blinded as well. But let's use the ultimate, because I think that still works. Yeah, it does. There we go. Alright. Ugh. I kind of hope that they bring in like a raid sim at some point, because yeah, I don't know. I get kind of bored of doing at least the first half of the raids, because I'm doing it, you know, every single day, and I'm sure you guys are getting a bit bored of doing Ultimus raids every single day, and we need some new raids. I don't think the difficulty slider was enough. You know, they really they need to do something different. They need to bring in some new things, and maybe even a new alliance game mode. You know, that you can use, that you can play with your alliance, like kill the Sentinels, Galactus, you know, these big baddies or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But I don't think they've touched. It's been over a year since they've even touched raids. That's not, you know, just a slider. So yeah, they're going to need to think about some new stuff this year. You know, they can't keep using COVID as an excuse not to innovate their game. So, fingers crossed. You know, I think they're back from holidays now, right? So maybe we might see something good on Friday's blog post next Friday. So, anyways, I think this is all that I'm going to be doing on this live stream here. We're just going to wind down here. I'm going to give people like a minute if they want to maybe ask me something in the chat here. Feel free, you know, don't be afraid. If there's something you want to ask that's a burning question. Otherwise, if you think of anything later on, feel free to jump at me at Discord. Best way to get a hold of me. I'm always on Discord, and they're like 24/7, more or less, aside from sleeping. So if you need anything, I'm there. Otherwise, you know where to find me. YouTube, Discord. Hey, you can even email me. I've had people like occasionally email me about a burning question. New raid bonus award, quadruple awards for using Nebula. Man, if they like gave us extra bonuses for using crappy characters, that would be great. But unfortunately, that's not how it goes. And has the dailies objectives reset? Not yet. Okay, so I think it's going to be at the store reset time. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the stream and sticking with it, and especially because it's been 2 weeks since I've streamed last, and hopefully it won't be another 2 weeks for the next one. And if you guys are curious about Dark Dimension 4, me starting that, this should be coming in the next few days, so keep an eye on YouTube. I'll also let people know in the Discord when that's going to happen if you're already in there, and if you're not, then I definitely recommend joining my Discord, and you can find that in the description below of all my videos, including this one, I'm pretty sure, and on the front of my channel as well. So please join up there if you want to stay tuned with things that I'm getting up to, and stay tuned for some Dark Dimension 4 starting, because that should be pretty soon. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and because today's Saturday, and so there's still tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you all later. Thanks for joining.